Hello, my name is Michael Stavrinides, and welcome again to the insight into spiritual development and spiritual practices. Remember, as we've said in other videos, spiritual practice and development is nothing to do with religion. Now, today we'll be covering mindfulness and synchronicities. This will be a short video just to give you an introduction into them. First of all, many people have heard about mindfulness. We'd like to say, what is mindfulness? Many people are very confused about this. Mindfulness is a meditation, but it's also a practice. And when we say a practice, it's a practice of creating a new mindset while you're going through your daily life. Creating a new way of thinking, a new way of perceiving the world. Now, what is synchronicities? You may ask yourself. If you Google synchronicity, this is what you'll get. Synchronicity is a concept first introduced by analytical psychologist Carl Jung, which holds that events are meaningful coincidences if they occur with no causal relationship, yet seem to be meaningfully related. Now, synchronicities in the spiritual sense or perspective are basically help from our guides and helpers, higher self, angels, etc. They guide us to certain situations. They guide us to meet certain people. Basically, they help keep us on our path. Now, how does mindfulness help us with synchronicities, you may ask yourself? Mindfulness is about staying in the present moment, living in the now. Most of us go through our days so busy, so confused about what's going on in the world, so distracted. We miss these synchronicities. We miss all these things which are there to help us on our way through our path, to keep us in line with our path and our purpose. By staying in the present moment, we notice these signs. We become more aware of them. You may ask yourself, okay, how's this going to help me? As we said, it helps you stay in the flow of life. It helps us to stay balanced. It reduces suffering. Because when we're doing things which are not aligned with our life purpose or what we should be doing, it creates suffering for ourselves. By being aware of these synchronicities, we spiritually develop faster. Another important thing is we realise that going through life, we're not on our own. We are guided and helped by something outside of ourselves. Now, how do these synchronicities present themselves, you may ask yourself? Most of us may have noticed these things, but just took them as a coincidence. But a synchronicity can come in many forms. It could be a chance meeting with a friend, or someone that you're supposed to help you or guide you. You could be inspired to go in somewhere new. It could be like it just a thought comes in your mind, or you watch something on the television and it just gives you that little, that feels good. Or you're driving down the road or walking down the road and you say to yourself, how did I get to this place? And you're suddenly standing outside of a shop and you notice something which is related to something you wanted to learn or wanted to buy, which is going to help you through your life. seen certain reoccurring numbers, sequences like 1111. Many of us have heard of these things. We only notice these things when we're in the present moment. The little guidance, the little insights into staying present and staying on our path. And they make us feel a little bit strong inside. They make us feel like we're not on our own. Something which I've experienced myself many times going through difficult times is noticing a feather. Now, I'm not someone who is all mushy and things like this, but when I was going through some difficult times and I continuously saw feathers around me, just walking down the road I'd notice a feather. Getting up in the morning, suddenly I'd see a feather. And this sign is to say that our angels are around us. We're not alone. And it just helps you and picks you up and makes you feel strong and safe and protected. And then when we become aware of these things, we always remember to say thank you and show gratitude. Because it's very heartfelt. And it's a beautiful feeling. And being in the present moment, you notice these things. You're more aware about what's going on in the world and how much help we're actually experiencing and receiving. Our guides and helpers are always there to help us and assist us. We just need to be listening for these signs by being in the present moment. Now, at the beginning, these synchronicities or occurrences or things that happen are like little nudges just to keep us on the path. But if we keep ignoring them because we're too busy or, just distracted by things going on, they become a little bit more like a nudge, a more firmer nudge. And if we keep ignoring them, it could be like a big kick up the bum. And what I mean by this is, the more we ignore them, the more intense our guides and helpers have to be for us to recognise them. If you think of the analogy of a parent trying to teach a child or to guide a child, at first they're very patient with them. They do little things to help them, to teach them how to do things, to be aware of what's going on in the world. But after a while, they have to be a little bit more forceful. It's not because our guides and helpers want to hurt us in any way. They love and care for us. What it's about is because we are ignoring all these signs, how else can they communicate with us? So basically, it's within our interest to stay in the present moment and be aware of these synchronicities. Because when we do become aware of them at the early stages, we're back on the flow of life. And this is beneficial for everyone, especially ourselves. It helps us stay balanced. And when we're balanced, more than likely we're mind, body and spirit balanced. But staying in the flow of life and staying mindful and in the present moment is the key to most things in life. I've studied many things over the years. And the most important thing I've come to learn and understand is mindfulness. This is the thing which is fundamental to our happiness, to our development, to our sanity. We will be covering many videos on mindfulness. This is just an introduction to mindfulness and synchronicities, just to give you insights. And these videos are then hopefully going to encourage you to watch more of our videos, to search the internet or read books, to expanding on your knowledge There's so many wonderful, wonderful teachers out there and wonderful books. The internet is a blessing for us because we have so much information there. And as I say in most of my videos, be guided by your intuition, that inner knowing. Now, thank you for listening to me today. I hope I explained it as best as I can. As always, all the information below to contact us, to visit our website, to see all the things that we're doing, our other online YouTube channels, our Facebook pages, our personal website for our healing centre in Paphos, the Natural Healing and Wellness Centre. All the information is down there. If you'd like to contact us, we do online courses, we do in-house courses, we do teaching, guidance, life coaching, many, many things. Thank you for listening to me today. Blessings to you on your journey. Bye-bye.